First garden, small garden, north facing. If you have a small north facing garden like mine, don't panic. I'm not a gardening professional or an expert, but I have had this garden for several years, and I'm here to tell you that you can have flowers in your garden this summer. It doesn't have to be only ferns and hostas. The sun comes into the garden from March to October, so there is plenty of time to grow annuals. However, plants that need autumn sun or sun before March will struggle. You don't need to make a big plan and be stuck with it. The garden will evolve over time to suit your needs and the local conditions. If you have an empty garden like mine was and it's early in the year, February, March or April, maybe even May, you could start with some lightweight troughs or pots and some easy to grow annual seeds. With the plants in containers, you can move them around the garden and see where is best for the plants and where is best for you. Easy growers that will flower this year include sunflowers, sweet peas and tobacco plant. Start them indoors in February, March and April. These have all grown well in my garden, sunflowers of different colours. Tobacco plant are best in the evening when the flowers fully open and release a heavy scent. If you're looking for taller plants but are not ready to go permanent, annual sweet peas are easy to grow and are good for short-term height without the commitment. There are also everlasting sweet peas, but you might find them a little bit big for this small space. If you're feeling more patient, you could start some perennials which will flower next year, including foxgloves, hollyhock and dwarf rudbeckia. Or of course, you could go down to the local garden centre and pick up some that have been grown for you. This hollyhock and also the previous foxglove I did buy from the garden centre rather than grown from seed. But I did grow these dwarf rudbeckia from seed and they were absolutely amazing. This dwarf variety was recommended for small gardens. There were so many flowers and they lasted for a long time. If you're starting at the end of summer, plant up the containers with some spring bulbs. Here are some pictures of how my garden has evolved over the last few years.